school fees payment for the children. Then I told him that his first son is already in the university. Then the other two are still in secondary. I forwarded the mode of payment to the boss. Few hours later, the boss called me again and said he wants to speak with me. I said, fine. He said the phone is on speaker, that I should listen to whatever he wants to say. I said, okay, no problem. So he said I screenshotted the name. I removed the name of the school and sent only the bill for the two junior ones in secondary school. I said, yes, I did that.
Why?
He asked me why. I said, because you are not the one paying their fees all this while. I've been paying the fees. Your boss just told me to send the amount of what they pay. I did not type, I did not use, I just brought out what the school gave to me and forward to you. So he now said that he had seen it, that is 72,000 naira. I said, yes. He said he will not pay, except he knows the name of the school. I said, okay, fine. Since you say you will not pay, except you know the name of the school, I don't have any issue with that. Then I forwarded the one in the university. I sent it to him. I said, at least that one has the name of the school. You can call or find out, you'll see it there. So we had a lot of argument through the boss's phone. Then the man said I should just relax myself. He will talk to him to be taking care of the children. I said, okay, no problem. Then March 12th was when he sent the 100,000 naira. So immediately I got the alert. So I called the boss. I told him, I said, sir, he sent me 100,000 and I don't know what this 100,000 is for, because the last argument we had, he said he was not going to pay the fees. So I want to be specified, as in he should try to tell me the main reason of this 100,000. The boss laughed. I said, don't worry, I'll talk with him and ask him the purpose of this 100,000. I said, okay, no problem. I think a few days later, the boss sent me a WhatsApp message and said he has spoken with him. He said it's just for general upkeep. Then I said, okay, no problem. And I think that's the last time me and the boss had conversation. Till now, he hasn't called me.
The two of you, don't you speak to each other? You don't call each other. You don't communicate one-on-one.
And we don't communicate because he decided to block me on the phone. So the day she came to report the issue to my departmental manager, I wasn't there, I traveled. So when I came back, they told me. So he now said it was upkeep. I said, if it is upkeep or school fees, I should be able to know where my children are. And at the same time, if you are talking about the university, where the university is, I think government ruled that the children should not go there any longer for schooling.
Oh, you want to be sure that it's not one of the schools that has been...
Yes. At least I should be able to get acceptance form, acceptance or anything that I will understand.
Show admission.
I will go there myself to really check
and confirm
if I am paying it in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
So we were arguing on the phone. I told her, please tell me where these schools are. I have the right to still check on these children in school. It's not the first one that I went to school to pay. At the end of the day, you took the children out of the school. Yes, I have the receipt of the school fees I paid. After the children came to me, they visited me. The next thing, after I dropped them with her, I went back to the school to pay their school fees, buy books, buy bags, everything. I bought it for them. Anything they needed, I bought it for them.
When was this?
This one was around September.
Last year?
2021 or something like that, because I still have the receipt with me here.
Okay. Let me have a look at it.
It's torn bit. So when I went back again to actually see what they need again, she took them out of the school. That was when she even used another name.
Okay.
To
show it to her and give it.
To register my children in the school.
Another name.
Another name entirely. And this man had two children there too. The man that he's staying with. This man had two children too. In the same school. They just took the children away without telling
you. You have anything to prove That you didn't use another man's name to register the children?
Yes.
I went to the school.
Let me have a look at it. Just a minute, let me see it. Akin, don't go too far.
He didn't even notify me.
Show this to him. Show this. Take this along. That's the child, your son's ID card for the school.
Because when I got there,
No, just look at it. We go there. I want us to first prove that. Because all the documents I have here, these are birth certificates. That's when you were together.
Yes.
So this does not matter. But this one bears the name. And I can see the ID and admission letter bears for that child.
yes.
Bears your, you don't have to call out the name of the child. Just confirm that. So where did you find out they changed the surname?
It was in the Majesty School in Mowe.
But you said they've taken them away.
Yes, I went there. The teachers came. They told
Said
me
they've
that,
changed their name before she took them away.
No, before the first time she brought them to the school, she was using the man's name. Okay. So when I now came to pay the school fees,
They now changed.
they now changed it to my name and called the children if I was the actual
Okay.
father.
All right, okay. Have you seen this?
Yes, I've seen it. And most of this receipt that she's bringing now, I can see that if you look at if it is for long, she has paid to those school fees and all those stuff, it's not going to be as neat as this. Yes, because...
You know what?
Yes.
We don't have to challenge this.
Okay.
You know all you need to do?
Yeah.
Is request for photocopy or go to the school, look for somebody. You don't even have to go there. You can always send somebody there to find out details about the school.
Yeah.
Okay, please let me return all this to her. So that is that. Do you have anything to say? You say you have something. You have not finished. Okay, let him round up. Then you can respond to everything once and for all.
That was the reason why I asked for my children's whereabouts, because for now I don't even know where.
No, we come to that.
And the major purpose she left the marriage, because when you asked me the other time,
We've passed that.
The plaintiff, Peace Oyakilome, admitted that her ex-husband provided a sum of 100,000 naira upkeep after the first time they appeared in justice court. She said, however, he had not made any attempts to see the children. The defendant, Jonah Abuimen, said he has been out of town and has not been able to visit the customary court to obtain a copy of the judgment that dissolved their marriage. Judge Fumi reiterates that the customary court judgment has not been varied and both parties must comply with the judgment while she mediates on other matters between the parties.
You know why? There is a court order. Okay. So I can't review order that has not been varied. Okay. And it's only on appeal at the customary court that they can review this. I remember I told you online.
Yeah, you told me.
I must have told you, I know. So you have to comply, but on issue of, was there anything stated on access to the children? Yes, it's number one. The court grants respondents, that's you, unhindered access to the children of the marriage, presently living with the petitioner at reasonable hours of the day, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and at a place to be mutually agreed by the parties, including their schools and lessons. So, how often do you give him access to the children?
I've never stopped him from granting him access to the children.
How old is the firstborn?
He's 15 years. He will be 15 by July. Now, he has not even called. The last time he spoke to the children was that November 2021 when he went to that said school then to give the little boy, my last child, his birthday money, which is 15,000. Since then till now.
When did you discover the current school of the children?
when I discovered.
Yeah.
The school they are now.
It was before we...
How long
December,
ago?
December
Before-
last month.
bef-
yeah.
before we
came here on the 8th.
Before
On
we-
the 2nd of December. We were here
was
December
coming-
8th.
Wait, let him talk. I asked him
coming
a
from
question.
travel. I was coming from Uromi that very day. I went to their school because when you are coming,
You
via
pass through the place.
through that place. So I went to their school in the morning of that day. I was coming from Uromi. I went there. The headmistress and all of them, they said he has taken them away from the school, that they don't even know where they enroll them. And the only person they see is the adopted daughter. My adopted daughter that is with her. That is the only person they are seeing. So if one thing, I gave them my number, that if they see that one,
They should give that
they
one.
should give my number to her so that I can reach them.
Okay.
Even when
Were you able to reach them eventually?
they didn't see, they didn't reply me. They didn't reply me till today. My number is still with them.
You talk.
My number is still with them. They didn't even reply me. So second time when my boss called,
Okay.
my boss told her, you did this. I'm not saying the school name and all those stuff. How do you want this man to see them? He said he doesn't want me to see them.
That's not possible.
And the man said no.
I'm just
He
saying,
has every
not
right
possible.
to see them so that he can do anything for them.
You
because
see, what is written in this culture, if either of you default, any violation of this judgment shall be regarded as contempt of court, and shall on conviction attract 6 months imprisonment without option of fine.
My Lord, ma'am.
I'm sure neither of you wants to go to jail over your children. You should be there for them, to train them and raise them.
He
Now
didn't.
resume. You know where they are right now.
I don't
No,
know.
he doesn't.
He's
He
keeping
has
them away from
never.
me.
He has
Okay,
never
now,
asked.
no problem. Now he's interested in knowing where the children are. Let's leave the past. Let's take it from now. So, in the meantime, the first thing I'm going to address is he needs to have the school contact. Or do you have it now? The children's school
No.
contact and address.
No, he hasn't asked for it.
He hasn't asked for it.
I
So
asked for it that day I paid
he
them.
wants to have it now.
Nice.
So this is okay. So for each one of them and the phone numbers, write them out. The school.
The school for
Yes, the school, the address and phone number, so that you can go down there or call. You can make your inquiries. Check the class they are. Check about the academic performance. Make sure you monitor.
Okay.
So the two of you have to do that. Also, you take up the responsibility towards the school fees and everything. for
At
the
the
children.
same time, I want to still use this opportunity. It's not because we are quarreling or something is wrong that you should take the children to where my salary cannot foot the bill.
So wait. How much were you paying in their former school?
Their former schools, I paid for the 4 of them. I just paid the 100,000.
Per child? Then
No, for all of them.
100,000. It depends on the class they are. Somebody in
Yeah.
university cannot.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now, the one they were going before they left for another one, that one was 40,000 naira per
Let's
child.
take it this way.
Yeah.
Let's take it per child. Let's leave the first child. That one is already in the university now.
Yeah.
That's a peculiar case thing. Okay.
I have one in university. I know what I'm paying.
That's what I'm saying. That one by the side. So let's go for the second child.
Okay.
So with respect to the second child, right? How much were you paying before?
For this school, the one I paid now, this one,
Current school fees.
This
Yeah.
current-
Current, not then. The current school fees.
I don't know. He
So you
just
see-
told me it was 75,000 naira for 2 of them, and I sent 100,000 naira.
What do you have worked out on the medical? Is there they have any medical
If my children are sick, you should be able to tell
They should
me.
let you know
Let
that
me know.
you go to the hospital and sort it out.
I have a
HMO
that I use in
So
my.
HMO will set out that one. All right.
Yeah, ma'am.
I
My
can't
lord,
give her
ma'am.
those.
The reason,
Okay.
because I called earlier on that 2021 about this HMO, because when we were together, we were using that HMO, and I asked him, I called him, I said, please, I know your company might have hospital within Mowe that I can use HMO in case any of them fall sick. He now asked me, he said, who is sick now? I said, nobody. I'm just saying it down because definitely we'll need registration so that before that time we come, if at all there's anyone falling sick, because we don't stay in the same place, and I'll not be able to wait for you till you come. Let me get hospital here. Maybe you have a list. I can pick the one closer to me.
What's your response to that?
She never told me she was in.
Now we have it. Okay, let's take it that she's
never
just
told
saying.
me she was-
So how do you want to address that?
I can't give her. If the children are sick, I will take them to the hospital.
They live with her. You can't walk.
Those children are big enough to say this is what is happening to
No.
me.
So if a
with
child,
the age, with the age of the
wait,
first son.
we have to be reasonable here.
Yes,
And at least here, I know I'm reasonable. If a child is with a mom, or even with you, and has crisis overnight, or a situation of an emergency, what are you talking about? Either you provide the HMO provision for her, or you decide that, which normally I don't do. I always ask them, the men, to provide, either you provide hospital, you might choose your own hospital around that place for them to go. You can go yourself to go and register and give them do you understand what I'm saying? Or you leave her to pick hospital for you. And anytime they call you, you go there and make payments. But remember, there might be an emergency.
nothing will happen to my children.
Or you want to, I'll give you a week, either to work out the one in the office or get one hospital within their vicinity and provide it for them to go.
I think you should give me more than a week.
How long do you want?
Because I don't know
How long do you want?
It's a process.
How long do you want?
I need at least 3 weeks.
Okay. So within the next 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
you
Because it's a process.
You let her have the.
I will call the children and tell them.
No. You can't. They are underage. You see, under the law, if you call the children, it's not recognized. So if the children fall sick, they will walk to the hospital themselves. I'm asking, what's the age of those children?
The first one will be 15.
I know, apart from the 15, the last two.
15, 11.
So it's 11 and 13. Are they working? Where would they get money to even enter the public transport to go to the hospital? So if you call them, go to HMO or go to this hospital 3 streets away and they get kidnapped on their way down there, what happens? Who will be responsible for that? As a father, they need to obey you. Because now you are making me, I'm beginning to feel very uncomfortable giving you the phone number of their contact. If those are the kind of instructions you'll be giving them, you can go to the hospital by yourself.
No, I said, let me get to the company. The company is a process. It's not just.
So 3 weeks.
Just jump
So in the
into.
next 3 weeks, we get the
We'll
details.
analyze those ones.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
So you get back to the legal team within the next
I'll
3
get back
weeks
to
and
them.
provide hospital facility. That's just it.
That's all.
Provide hospital facility for the children of the union. Okay. So that one is sorted out. Then, how much have we been giving on a monthly basis?
Monthly basis. You asked me to pay. I told you I cannot pay that 30,000 naira they are saying. I can't pay it.
Yeah. It's not me.
Even if it's a
Look
stamp.
at me. Let me advise you. Please give this to him.
First of all,
It's not me. I can't vary this. Just look at it first. I want to be sure you are aware of that before you say whatever you are going to say. And the judges that pass this wherever they are, when they look at it and they look at, oh, this man said he cannot obey my order. Look at it, read it. No, don't say a word. Just read everything first. Read it. That's why I ask you to go to the court.
Can I say something?
So this one is not negotiable.
Can I say something?
The only way, no, if you want to have anything to say over this, you go to their court. Okay. It's not from here. Did I ask you to pay their rent where they are?
Their rentage.
Where she is with the children?
She is with the man he is with now. So
wherever the children are, you are supposed to subsidize the rent over there.
If she's tired of taking care of the children,
she should come back to your house.
She should give the children to me.
There is no law. With their age, you can't be giving the children. Are you living with a man?
I'm not living with a man.
Have you remarried?
I have never, none. I've not remarried.
I saw some receipts there. Let me have them again. For rent. I didn't go there. She passed them to me. But because I would not ask you to pay her rent, that's why I didn't bring it up.
But I didn't send her away from my house.
That's between
She left the house.
There is a judgment. If your marriage is dissolved,
yes,
and your marriage was not dissolved before me, I cannot go into it. Because the facts that led to the dissolution of your marriage was presented before another court. So I can't go. I can't go into that. I saw this. Has dowry been returned? I saw this. Has dowry been returned?
Yes, ma'am.
You've collected the dowry?
I returned.